got all the renewals for next year's CW schedule, and there's a lot of DC Comics in that list. Let's take a couple minutes to break those down and also look at some of the other shows that'll be coming to the CW starting next year. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we got a little update on the CW's DC lineup. But before we get started, make sure you get in on this month's giveaway. We're giving away a copy of Secret Wars. In order to get in on the giveaway, all you have to do is be a subscriber to this channel, leave a comment, a good comment, and smash that like button. Well, if you're a fan of CW's DC TV shows, we got a little bit of good news today. The CW has announced that all 5 of its current DC shows, The Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, Black Lightning, and Legends of Tomorrow, have received season renewals for next year. This all ahead of the conclusion of Crisis on Infinite Earth, which starts back up on January 14th. Now this adds to that monstrous library of DC shows over at the CW. In addition to all the shows that got renewed, we have several new shows that are also headed our way, and it's unclear when they're going to land. First and foremost, we have Stargirl, with each episode airing first on DC Universe and then the following day coming to CW. Now we also have Green Arrow and the Canaries, another new show that's slated to start up next year. I'm really unsure if this show is actually going to work. All the characters involved are obviously pretty strong, and there's no reason why it won't, except that it's a spin-off of a well-established series that's kind of run its path already. I'm not so sure fans will connect to a new Green Arrow, but I'm sure the show will give it a good try, and hopefully it is a decent show. And finally, that Tyler Hoechlin Superman show that we've been hearing a little bit about, but I have no idea what it's going to look like until after Crisis. One of the details we do have about the new Superman show is that it may very well include the Super Sons. If you remember, we did a rumor report a couple of weeks ago about this, and I've been hearing some more rumblings of it, so hopefully it turns out to be true. If you're unfamiliar in the comics, Clark Kent and Lois Lane have a son, and his name is Jonathan Kent. Jonathan Kent's best friend in the comics is the one and only Damian Wayne, aka the son of Batman and Robin. This is a fan favorite, so don't be surprised if they do include this storyline in the series. It will be a great draw. This puts the total DC count of shows for the CW at about 8, but I don't suspect all of them will start this fall. Moving forward, I suspect CW will split these seasons up to make more room for more characters. Personally, this doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I've said for a long time I would prefer to have some shorter seasons, and with so many shows, abbreviating some of the shows for more concise storylines to make room for others kind of makes sense. I don't really think we get that much more out of The Flash by getting 23 or 24 episodes versus say 16. And I would much rather have room for other characters to be added and mixed in there than to have fewer characters but with more episodes. We also can't forget about the shows coming to HBO Max. We do know that the Green Lantern series that they're producing is going to be tied to the CW universe. And then this week we found out a Robbie Reyes Blue Beetle show is also being produced over there, which very well may tie into the same universe. Once all the plans Warner Brothers has in place for HBO Max and the CW and how they're integrating them together, I'm sure we'll get more details. But for now, it does leave me pretty excited for the future of that team up. Now obviously the ending of Crisis on Infinite Earth will play really big into what next season on CW looks like, and I'm really curious on which shows you are most excited for. Also, is there anything that you would like to see them bring to this network that we're obviously not getting? With HBO Max gearing up to do their own DC shows, there's obviously a huge appetite for the content, and although some mediums really do support the characters a little better than others, you have to tip your hat to the CW for what they've done with the DC Universe. Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.